many more families are going to lose loved ones before their time.
It might be 2 weeks' time, it might be 4 months' time, it might be 12 months' time, who knows?
How on earth did it come to this?
I urge you, at this moment of national emergency, to stay at home, protect our NHS, and save lives.
I think the quarantine has been generally very well observed, and it needed to be put in place. I think we had reached a point where we knew that the infections were going to be exponentially growing. If we didn't lock down, I think that we know that it's got to be done, and I think people are trying to abide by the rules with the best humour that they can.
The activity of quarantine in this instance is absolutely essential. I used to be a nurse, so I completely understand the whole idea of quarantine and what it means. Interestingly, for a long time, one of my children was taking immune suppressants, which effectively meant that he could catch all kinds of diseases at any given point. But the fact of the matter is that we learned to live in a kind of isolation.
It's been relatively easy for me. I can do everything that I do in the office at home on a computer and with a telephone. The only thing that's really been missing is face-to-face contact with colleagues, and we're doing a lot more on video conferencing so that we can actually see people on the other end of the call, and it gives you an insight into your colleagues' houses and that you normally wouldn't see.
Well, I am a homemaker, so my job is at home. Really, very little difference for me in terms of getting to and from. I'm already here. I think for me it's more important that I get out of my workspace. And as we're all allowed a certain amount of exercise every day, I've made sure that I'm using my exercise allowance. So I've probably become slightly healthier since the lockdown.
During quarantine, I've kept myself busy by going outside into the garden, messing around on the football, using other things out there, playing a bit of throw and catch, playing games, multiplayer mostly, some like computer games on my PC upstairs, also doing schoolwork. we've been given chores to do during the weekends, and it goes on a referring cycle. So we're never doing anything like 1 week, 2 weeks in a row. And my brothers and mum and dad have all been doing their own different hobbies as well.
You know, I'm mindful of the fact that it's VE Day soon. We're British people and we like a bit of adversity, and I think that it does give a lot of people an opportunity to demonstrate just how good they are in terms of supporting their neighbours and their families and their communities. So I think as a whole the feeling is that as a nation we are rising to this challenge, and that's good to know.